There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Lovely morning for it this morning. This is actually fishery audit number 44, 45, 44, 45, 44. And I am back here in good old Blighty, Chesterfield. And this is a venue I've never fished before in my life as well. So what did we do last? Tapton Pond, Police Pond at Chesterfield. Today we are at a lovely venue called Hall Farm Fishery. Now, don't get it mixed up with Hall Farm Fishery that's run by somebody else. I think it's Steve Gregory. Another great fishery further out west, I think, towards West Coast. I'm not quite sure. Yet to see that place. But this is Hall Farm Fishery here in Chesterfield. And it's a mixture of two lakes. There's a third one, but I don't know if you can fish it or not. And it's just in Sutton Scarsdale, a little village called Sutton Scarsdale, just down from Sutton Hall. If you Google it, you'll find it. If not, get on the old interwebs and you'll be able to find information for this place. But I'll put some bits in the description as well for you. So let's have a look round, and I will do my very best to give you all a very clear view on the place. Have a look for any potential dangers. Have a look for any potentials. So let's get into it. So you come off at Main Road, Sutton Scarsdale Road, I think it is. Come off at road, down past another private pond that I did used to fish as a kid, and then up this path up here, and there you are, Hall Farm Fishery. Love that sign. Take nothing but photographs, leave nothing but footprints. And Brian must be the lovely chap who runs it. Got a nice bit of parking area here. Yearly permits now available. Contact Brian on, there's the number. And more signs as you come in here. So fish must carry at least a, that should say 42-inch net. Signs come off. For the larger fish and unhooking mat, can't say fairer than that. Got your signs up from Angling Trust, EA, elk protecting fish stocks, and this one here is actually relevant in all the popular relevant languages that we see purchasing fishing licenses every year. Extra rod £3. Take your rubbish home. You must have a current fishing license, obviously. No boilers to be used on this lake. Two lakes, and I believe there's no boilers used on that one. There's the rules. Nice and simple rules. Can't argue with them if you want to get a screen grab of that. There's the baits: maggots, casters, worms, pellets, no trout pellets, sweet corn, luncheon meat, no floating baits, no floating poles. There's your ticket prices. So it's open to day ticket, so public can just drive up here, come and have a wander and enjoy some day ticket fishing. But what I'll do is I'll start this end, I think, and I'll walk up and I'll perimeter around that way. And it looks lovely, absolutely stunning. So let's go and have a look. But before I start, things to look out for on these audits: bins, benches, safety rings, safety signs, any potential dangers. Is it private? Is it public? Is there any severe threat to human life? Is there any severe threat to wildlife? And ultimately, I score the venue based on what I think is acceptable. And, you know, if it's, you know, safe for people to come and fish here, and is it a nice environment for wildlife to reside in? And that's why we do it. And then what I do is leave it to you guys out there to come and enjoy some nice fishing. If it's in dire need of repair, or I think that no one should be anywhere near a fishery, I openly just say it. I'm clearly not bothered. And to be quite honest, the people that run these fisheries out there that are a severe threat to human and wildlife, well, they should be closing their gates until it's sorted. So I have no worries at all in showing you. But yeah, pegs, a couple of slabs. It's like fishing front banks pretty much all around, which is nice. There's no like solid platforms going out into water, and you get the added benefit of being sort of back into bank and not being too close. But there's fish topping absolutely everywhere. Must be a bit of a cormorant problem around here. I've got some cormorant sort of barrier up. A bit of rope with some old CDs on, never goes amiss. Not sure what CDs. Explosive. No, I'm not sure. It's PC CD. Well, yeah, there's fish topping everywhere, look. Lovely. It's really clean, no litter. There's nobody here. I'm hoping to bump into somebody here, but I think we've got a toilet block up here as well. So, I mean, that's a bonus. But yeah, it looks lovely. Absolutely stunning. Nice and quiet. You've got one road just over here. You've got the M1 behind, but you can't hear it from here. And yeah, another little day ticket fishery just tucked away here in Chesterfield. Absolutely stunning. And each one of these pegs got a nice little opening where you can just duck down behind some reeds or some rushes. And yeah, just enjoy some little, I don't know, like an opportunist session. You know, just creep up on them. And I don't know what fish are in here. As I'd guess, near Arkwright, Sutton Scarsdale, very popular around here for all the little tiny ponds to have lots of crucians in, simply because of how well they've spawned in local lakes in previous years. And now they've just easily been transported from lake to lake through feeding birds, other people sneaking them up back in day. I mean, before Alt Pit and everything were here, a lot of these lakes just formed and then they were just places to fish before clubs put in to take them on and look after them. So yeah, a lot of crucians in these little ponds around here. Oh, there's a koi over there. Look, see him? Little koi over there, just having a nosy at that reed. I have to go. Oh, not be able to see him from the other side. He looks happy enough over there. Yeah, very nice. Nice little area up here. No lilies, but plenty of reeds. And because there's no lilies, they've got cormorant and heron stuff up to help sort of deter them away if they want to come for a nice easy meal. But yeah, there's another lake just up here. We've got an outlet pipe just here, look, and it looks like they'll drift down into one another. That koi's just making his way off now. I don't think he's a ghostie, he's a bit too white for a ghostie. Safety ring, got one, that quick. Don't know how deep this venue is, but it's definitely small enough to be able to throw a safety ring out. Yeah, lovely. Again, another one. I don't know why I've not been up here sooner. But there is fish topping everywhere. Very nice. Looks really healthy. Yeah, all banks sort of dip down here, and these aren't like fielded areas that get treated with chemicals and stuff. I'm not sure about the one behind. It could do fertilizers, but like from that one there, look, you've got some nice sheep in there. So yeah, all water you'll get running off here on rainy days. I don't think it'll be too offensive. I think it should be all right. But loads of room behind your pegs for your tackle, and like, look, all these trees to get under. I don't know if they're carping venues, I don't know if they're coarse, I'm not quite sure. But well, I know the carp and coarse, but predominantly I don't know what gets fished on here the most, is what I'm saying. But yeah, lovely. Really, really nice. And we are small, they are. Again, it's only going to be a quick one today. But I just thought in real time, just bring it to you. Show you another one that's on offer and another potential day ticket water. I think one day we'll have to do a video where I just go to every day ticket water, try as many day ticket waters as I can in one area, just try and catch a fish from every day ticket water. And I don't know, see if there's any suspense behind doing that. There's a peg number on that. Look, what's that, number 20? But yeah, loads of room, and all pegs are like nicely tucked away into reeds. So not every venue out there has platforms. Plenty deep enough out here to be netting fish close in, so not like it needs it. And yeah, there were once upon a time, you know, lots of venues, platforms were like a prestigious instalment. If you had platforms on your lake, you were, you know, you had some money, kitty. Well, yeah, very nice. Bit of trimming's gone off. Oh yeah, there's fish topping everywhere. And pretty much wherever I walk, the fish are topping elsewhere. If I walk around that way, fish seem to be topping over here. They were when I got here. Yeah, and then this water outlet, I think there might be another one. There's an outlet here, nicely fenced off, so nothing can get through, no fish can get through and get stuck. That actually falls down into a pond just further down, which is a private pond, Sutton Scarsdale Pond, called The Lake. A private one. I used to fish that when I was a kid. That's where my first ever fishing experience took place, on that pond down there. And quite a funny story, and I'll tell you about it one day. But something's gone in here doing a bit of trimming, look. That time of year, innit, where all fishery managers are out and trimming away. Yeah, look at all the reeds over there have been trimmed out. So we're definitely taking good care of the place and making sure it's not overcrowded. Making sure all anglers have got a nice area to come and get settled. This is a nice area. You could reverse up here, tackle straight out onto this peg here, and just, there you go. Easily done. Some blowing action there. I think that's just coming out at silt. That's too shallow. I would have sought fish. Yeah, you've got all this parking area here. Massive parking area. And you've got like just another fishing spot here, another one there. Yeah, lovely. Absolutely stunning. Love this. Don't know why I've not been up here sooner. So Brian, already Lake 1. Very nice. Very well kept. Very tidy. I don't know where you are, Brian, but if I were you, I'd be up here on my back in this sun. Lovely. But yeah, I'll walk you up this way now. I'm parked up there, and I'll take you around the second lake. There's a third lake. Don't know if you can fish it. You'll have to have a chat with Brian, and yeah, we'll go and have a quick nosy at that. Normally, if it's not a fishing lake, I try and stay away from it, because I don't want to be advertising fishing on somewhere that's not a fishery. One, it's not good for the people that own it or whatever, and two, I don't want people turning around saying, "Oh, Ben said I could," when I certainly wouldn't. Yeah, and all behind these pegs, by the way, on way up first leg up. Loads of room all round. It'd be nice for an angler to come up and rove around and just drop in on each peg, 20 minutes or so on each, and yeah, and just have a roving session. But set of steps going up, very disabled friendly as well, by the way. You get all around that thing on a scooter or whatever you choose. And then toilet block. Not want to go into too much detail, because not everybody has the luxury of having a toilet block, but plumbed in nicely. Looks nice. Yeah, toilet block. Toilets. Can't ask for more than that. Simple, innit? Not an hard job when you know what you're doing. What I'll do now is we've done all that one, and then I'll walk you around this one over here now. Bloody kids, someone's smashed a tennis ball into my window, look, it's broken all the glass around it. Bloody kids. Another safety ring, another bunch of reminders of the rules. Warning, don't eat, steal or kill the fish. Take your rubbish home, no boilies, take nothing but photos, live happy and all that stuff. And here's another lake, and there's probably just as many fish. I'd say this is probably a little bit smaller than the one down there, but there's just as many fish showing. Again, up areas where you can fish from front bank and nice and open. Yeah, very nice. So I want to start and walk this way around this time. Yeah, so loads of access. Get around here on a scooter, or this is like if you're a disabled angler looking for a fishing experience, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. As long as you're alright, not fishing on a platform with a front nose barrier on it, so you know, stuff with wheels can't roll in. This place is ideal. Let's get your missus up here, and she'll bring her book and a chair. Oh, and she'll be here all day. Let her go sleep, get her a coffee, and you can just chill out up here and enjoy yourself. But loads of fish topping, lots of areas on bank where you can just get and have a nice day's fishing, like all these open areas here, look. Very nice, very tidy, very clean. no litter. Oh, it smells great, it really does. I grew up next to a farm and a field, and that smell of freshly cut crop is just something else. Oh, look at him down there, look, see him? Big orange tail. Nice big koi or something down there. Actually another fish behind, you can just see dark shadow. So whenever you see a koi like that, it kind of takes your eye off everything around him. See him just coming in, just going that way. And you normally get other carp following them around as well. So some nice koi in here for you to chase as well. Wow, yeah, nice. Another venue where I'm going to have to come up and have a day's fishing and probably have a chat with Brian and see if we can come and do a video up here, probably on one on each lake. They're nice and close together and small enough, it'd be nice to come up here and get a video done. Oh, but yeah, very, very nice. Not going to keep doing that because I think he likes it. But yeah, beautiful. Let's walk around that side. That's a pipe coming from this lake, so they'll all spill into each other with sort of rain water control, whatever. Mr. Hawk looks like he's had his breakfast today or supper last night, but he's been making pillows by the looks of it. Yes, love it. So you'll have to get in comments. Have you fished here before? Do you fish it? Do you like it? You know, what's it like? That's the third lake. Don't think you can fish it, but I'm not going to start rumours. We'll have a look when we get back up. And it spills into this one. Morning, guys. Oh, why does everyone run off from me? Yeah, very nice. Got a nice area down here. Plenty of sanctuary as well in the shade under these trees from patrolling birds. Oh yeah. Get me some of this. Very nice. When you've not really got much to say about a venue when you're walking around one and you're kind of just too stuck on observing and looking, they're the venues that are kind of the ones that stick in your mind, that you really want to come and enjoy. Well managed, look nice, tidy, healthy. You know, when I've not got a lot to say, it's normally because I wish it was mine and I'm green with envy and I just want it. But yeah, loads of little areas you can just drop in on this bank down here. Get yourself a little seat box here or a chair and just chuck out, wait for the tip to snap round or a dip of the float. 2 safety rings as well, like this, very good. Yeah, like this area, look, got loads of space behind you. You've got areas either side, you can put your tackle next to bushes and just get in, no problem, without interfering with anyone passing by or other anglers walking around. Yeah, like it, Brian, very nice, very, very nice. No major lily pads or anything, lily beds, but there's lots of reeds, there's lots of foliage right edge, and there's like cormorant control, plenty of trees up. So yeah, you kind of got to find that balance, and this has got it. This really has got it. Very nice. And that's your view from here of the lower lake down there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you up, we're going to go up to this third lake and just go and have a nosy. I don't know if you can fish it, so it's something that if you ever come up here, you'd have to ask. Or if any of you do fish here now and you know the place inside and out, get in comments, let me know, can you fish it? Is it a stock pond? Is it just for ornamental purposes? And you know, save somebody from getting a slap on wrist from coming up and just fishing on it. But yeah, lovely, very, very nice. That's that field at back over there as well. You can just see that. Yeah, so bales are over there, look. Ah, right, let's go up here to this little one. So here's the smaller one. It makes sense to not have fishing on here. Lots of pads in here. This would be like a stock pond for me, this. I think I'd look at this and be like, stock pond. Wouldn't want to interfere with it in any other way. I don't think I'd have fishing on here, but who knows? Don't even know if you can walk around it, actually. Oh, there's like a little path that's been cut in. We'll go and have a nosy down here. And if nothing else, I think we can get over that side a bit easier. Yeah, looks really healthy. Looks really nice. Oh, wow! Millions of golden rudd. I don't think camera's picking those up. There's millions of golden rudd in here. All drifting off that way. Wow! Oh my God! There's loads. So now I've seen some. I can see millions. Loads of golden rudd. And as well as crusions back in the day in this area, golden rudd were like fleas. There were billions of them absolutely everywhere. Don't know where edge is, don't want to go in. Shallows right up this end. Yeah, I'd probably put it down as like probably a future stock pond or a stock pond. I don't know. Might be able to fish it, not sure. But looks very nice, looks very healthy. Love a golden rudd. Don't see much golden rudd anymore. Wow, God, yeah, there's loads. There's loads. Right, let's go a bit further up and see if I can see anything from that bank over there. Oh, lovely. It's nice to be able to sit in an area where you can enjoy like a quiet sport like fishing and not have that sound of traffic in your ears, because sometimes it can sort of throw you off a bit. Sound of traffic whilst doing something really relaxing and enjoyable, it kind of contaminates your experience. And I don't know if anyone really knows what I'm saying, but when you go and have a day's fishing and you've got the sound of traffic and, you know, just public administration in your ear all day, you then go and have a day's fishing like up here at Hall Farm Fishery, where there's no traffic, there's no nothing, there's no noise, it's just you and your experience, and I promise you, you'll feel a massive difference. You go home and put telly on and you want to turn it off. You know, plenty of lilies. Not offensive lilies either. These are sort of lilies that will help canopy any fish that are quite prone to being picked out by. Oh, there's something over there having a nosy under the surface. I can just see top of lilies going. Oh, and there, look. Let's see that then. So there's going to be a few fish underneath there for sure. Again, don't know if there's like any world records in here. I don't think there's anything massive in all these lakes, but definitely something. Having a nose around. Oh, lovely. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. And then from here, it's just that bottom end again. What we saw from the other side. So yeah, fishing here. Might be a purpose for it, who knows, but it's fishing here. And yeah, just another little part of the venue that may aid it in other ways. I don't know, who knows? You know, it might be a stock pond, you might be able to fish it, I don't know, but it's here. And thought it was worth a nosy. But if you do come up for a day's fishing and you want to ask the question, by all means, ask the question, because it'd be nice to know. Very nice. And that, people, is pretty much it. A nice quick one again today, not like, you know, massive. Nice small venue. Nice and easy to get around for you. This one's absolutely stunning. That view from there, I'd love a little pond like that to myself. If anyone's got a lake out there like this, that they just get away, let me know. I'll have it. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, little mouse has just jumped. Oh, I think he's come out of one of these holes here. Look, all these holes. Little mouse, I've just watched him just jump straight into there. Got about millions around here, mice. Or mices, as I call them to kids. Keep catching mices in shedding. Sean Wood's mouse catcher and setting them free. Yep. Brian, owners, managers, whoever, anyone responsible. Absolute gold mine here. Love this. My sort of fishery, this. So, how do we score it? Well, look at it. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. If I had to nitpick, if I really had to nitpick, if it's open to the public, it's on day ticket. Not only that, because of its location, you could just come up here and just get in, couldn't you, really? Like you could anywhere. But like most places, if you turn around and tell authorities, no, we've got signs up saying danger deep water, no swimming, keep out, you kind of cover yourself a little bit. And so far, that's the only thing I've not seen up here, is a couple of danger deep water signs, no swimming. However, its location is not in a very urban, heavily populated area. I think it's probably managed in a way that Brian also probably comes up here every day and keeps eyes on the place. I don't think there's going to be much to worry about, but for what they cost, even for you guys out there with fisheries, for what they cost, chuck yourself a danger deep water sign up or no swimming. And luckily, the ones that say don't eat fish, don't steal fish, don't kill fish, from a distance they do actually look like warning safety signs. So they're probably enough to jog your memory line. Oh, keep out. So who knows? They might do it, they might not. But that's the only thing I could say about the place. Very healthy. It's very appealing. Both lakes look absolutely stunning. On-site toilets as well. Loads of places to park. Mobility wise, you can travel the absolute universe on this venue if you wanted to. It is so accessible, it's unbelievable. Lots of cormorant and heron sort of barriers in place to try and sort of reduce birds coming down and pinching fish. Fish are thriving everywhere. Both lakes, fish are absolutely thriving. Yes, very, very nice. I'm going to score it an A+. It's having it. An A+. Safety rings are here. You've got fish safety signs up, which is huge for me. Rule boards are there. You've actually got massive carp just jumped down there, and I missed it. Well, massive fish just jumped down there. Huge splash. So, big fish. But you've got all the ingredients that you need for a very well run and a very appealing fishery. So, well done, Brian. If there's anyone else behind the management of this place, well done. This is absolutely fantastic. And to say its location and it's on day ticket, it's fabulous fishery for price. I'm definitely going to come up and enjoy a day's fishing at some point. And yeah, I think if any of you guys have been up here and enjoyed or experienced a good day's fishing, let me know in comments. And who knows, it might just make me a little bit more hungry to get up here and enjoy a day sooner. Anybody out there with a little fishery or wanting to start creating a nice little fishing experience for people, and you've got the blessed opportunity to have little lakes like this lying around, this is how you do it. This is just how you want to lay them out. Nice and accessible, nice and safe, and absolutely full of fish. I mean, they are everywhere. Koi carp, we've seen goldenrod, seen little bits jumping about everywhere. It's perfect. It's absolutely stunning. So I will leave it there. Another A+ venue here at Hall Farm Fishery in Chesterfield. I'll put as much details as I can into the description, and that way if you want to come up and enjoy and experience a nice day's fishing, you can do. And I dare say they'll welcome you with open arms. Doesn't break the bank to fish here either. This is not a money racket venue, and as you can see, they're very passionate about keeping it looking very nice for you all for when you get here. So I'll end it there. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It's completely free of charge. A lot of people think that when you subscribe to YouTube, it's going to start asking you for bank details and a credit card. sort of safety subscription check. Doesn't do any of that. It's just like adding something to your favourites on eBay. Doesn't cost anything, and it just means that the next time or future content that I post, it's right there waiting for you for when you go on YouTube. And comments. I always love comments. If anything, comments are the sort of bread and butter to what I do here. A lot of people, I like to engage with people, I like to see people's views. A lot of these fisheries I turn up to, by the way, I know nothing about them. I've never seen them before. They've either been recommended by somebody or someone said, you know, do you want to walk around my place and give it a review and show people what work we're doing? And, you know, that's pretty much all I know. So, yeah, getting comments, let me know. Do you want to fish here? Would you like to come here? Have you fished here all your life? Have you fished here recently? What sort of fish have you had out? Have you had one of these koi out of here? Let me know, jump in comments. And it'd be nice to sort of see a catalogue of different sorts of angling experiences, because without it, all you have is a puddle of water. That is basically all I'm saying. You have a puddle of water, and the comments help build up a potential angling experience for the next person. So drop them down below, let me know what you think and the experiences you've had, and it'd be nice for me to read it as well and to see some of the enjoyment that you guys have had up here. So I'll leave it there. If you've got a fishery in mind you'd like me to visit, if it's in dire need of attention, if it's unsafe, if it's a severe threat to wildlife or human life, or on the sort of flip side, if it's pristine, if it's perfect, if you look at all my videos and think, no, I know a fishery that he will love because it's better than all of them, drop it in comments. If you've got a fishery yourself and you want me to come and give it a tour, a walk around, a review, or even just advertise everything that you've got on offer to the UK's anglers, then just drop it in comments or give me a message on Facebook and I'll come and give it a visit completely free of charge. Like, it's just nice for me to be able to get out and witness some of these places myself. So that's where I get the pleasure from. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the very next one. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. It's on.